Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Tyrant44, and this is a fully functional Pokemon battle simulator that I made using JUST REDSTONE. It has support for all 1000 plus Pokemon and nearly 300 moves built in, including moves with secondary effects and status moves. It also includes mechanics such as Pokemon base stats, a physical special split, same type attack bonus, critical hits, stat changes, status conditions, and more. And all of the redstone fits in a space that's not much bigger than the battlefield itself. On top of that, in this world download there's 200 Pokemon pre-built and ready to use, and this incredible stadium that my friends built that makes the battle experience even more surreal. So, how did I do it? Well, let's start at the beginning. The year is 2008. I was in 4th grade, and I had saved up enough money to buy myself a Nintendo DS and my first ever video game, Pokémon Pearl. Okay, maybe not that far back. But about 6 months ago, I came up with the idea in a Discord conversation. I wasn't even sure if it was possible, and looking through YouTube, I found that nobody had ever done it before. At least not with JUST REDSTONE. But I had a few ideas and got to work. So the first question I had to ask was, what is a Pokemon? And how do I set one up with Redstone? And the answer is to break it down into its constituent parts, which include the Pokemon's type or types, the base stats, and an ability. And finally, a Pokemon will have 4 customizable moves, and we can break those down into their constituent parts as well. So how do we store all this information for 1000 Pokemon and 300 moves? Well, there are ways to store memory in Minecraft, but they take up a lot of space, and honestly, I know nothing about computational redstone. But then I thought, what if the user loads in all of the Pokemon's information when they switch them in? And so, here's the result. The Pokemon are stored entirely in these shulker boxes here. Looking inside, we see that consists of a book for the Pokemon with all of its information in the lore, 4 books for each of the moves, a number of tokens representing the Pokemon's HP, and then a couple of banners representing the types. Now, I did end up cutting the abilities. They're all so different, and each would require its own unique redstone circuit, and that just wasn't feasible, so I removed them altogether. Well, almost altogether. So, to set up the Pokemon, we grab everything from the shulker. Then the HP tokens go in this hopper, and the type banners go in this barrel. And then we'll see the HP bar light up here, and then indicators for fire and flying type light up down here. Then, in this book, we have all of the Pokemon stats, broken down into a range of 1 through 8, and associated arrow rotations, and we put those into these arrows in these item frames right here. But also, on the second page of this book, there's some click event commands that'll summon a statue of the Pokemon to the battlefield in this world download. And of course these commands have no effect on the Redstone battle system, they just make it a little bit more fun to play. So finally, you're going to load in the moves. And you do that by placing each of these books in each of these 4 lecterns. Then when you look inside, it'll tell you to flip to a certain page, and on that page it'll have a 3-digit code also with arrow rotations that you put into these arrows right here. The book also has all of the moves information and the PP, which you can grab from this shulker here, and then you put in this dropper here. And that's how you set up a Pokemon. But how does all of that translate to battle mechanics? Well, starting off with the stats, the HP just uses the actual game's HP calculation for a Pokemon at level 85 with no EVs and perfect IVs. Then all of the other stats are translated into values ranging from 1 through 8 using this breakdown, which covers most Pokemon pretty well. And as you probably already guessed, we can translate the arrow rotations into their matching redstone signal strength values using comparators behind the wall. Similarly, for the moves, we pull data from each of the 3 arrows and the page number. And there's actually over 7,000 possible combinations. But each of these components means something to the move. For the left arrow, it's the attack power, with a range of 50 to 110, with the 8th rotation being an override that we use for status moves. The middle arrow handles both the accuracy and whether the move is physical or special, and the right arrow handles the secondary effects of the moves. with rotation 6 and 7 being type-specific effects, like Fire-type moves burning or Ice-type moves freezing. And finally, the page number handles the type of the move. But we run into an issue. There's 15 signal strengths to work with and 18 types. So I had to get creative, and my solution was to select 3 types that could only use special moves and 3 types that could only use physical moves. And I tried to pick types that mainly use moves from their matching category, but sadly we do lose a handful of solid moves. Now, things get a little bit more messy for the status moves, since they're all going to require their own unique redstone circuit. But once again, the left arrow is always at a rotation of 8 to override the attack system. And the middle arrow still determines the accuracy, now with more options without a physical special split. And finally, the effect of the move is going to be determined by a specific combination between the right arrow and the page number. And this is the mechanism that handles all of that information. Whenever you select any of the moves, this entangled mess of comparators loads the matching signal strength values into these 4 memory cells down below, which can be read later when the move processes. So we have the stats, we have the move information. Now we need to send all of that to the damage calculator. So let's talk damage calculation. And this is what it looks like. We take the move power divided by 10 and then add the difference between the user's attack and target's defense plus a random element. Then we send that through all of the damage multipliers. Now this upper term is the base damage. And in the redstone, it's calculated by adding and subtracting signal strengths, so this can have a minimum value of 1 and a maximum value of 15. Now, this is all a bit different from the actual game's damage calculation, which looks like this. Mainly, they're multiplying the attack and dividing the defense. But, as it turns out, the redstone simulator is actually pretty accurate if we look at a few examples. So once again, with enough comparator subtractions, we can get the base damage as a signal strength value. So now we need a way to drain that number of items times all of the damage multipliers from our HP supply. And hoppers are just way too slow for this, so instead I chose to use hopper minecarts. You see, hoppers take 8 game ticks to pull a single item, while hopper minecarts are 8 times faster at 1 per game tick. But accessing single game ticks is difficult with redstone, because what's commonly known as a redstone tick is actually 2 game ticks, which is how long it takes each of these common components to process. So, the solution? Scaffolding. You see, scaffolding pieces keep track of how far away they are from the anchor point, and so when you change the anchor point of a scaffolding tower, all of the pieces update one at a time at a speed of 1 per game tick, which we can detect with observers. So we connect that to a vertical red coder, which has sticky pistons that push trapdoors in front of a wall segment, which can send an instant signal down when the trapdoors are powered. So with this, we can make a dynamic, signal strength based game tick delay timer. And as proof of concept, I have the signal strength set to 11, then we fire it, and it pulls exactly 11 items. So next, we hook this up to our damage multipliers, and like everything else in this build, these are also based on signal strength. So when we run the machine, it'll iterate a number of times equal to these 4 signals multiplied together. So we have 3 times 2 times 1 times 2. That equals 12. Multiplied by a base damage of 5 equals 60. So now when we run it, it operates 12 times, and I sped up the tick rate to showcase this, and we end up with a total number of 60 items. So these modules effectively behave like nested for loops. Every time it runs, it decreases the signal by 1. But then when it hits 0, it decreases the one below it by 1 and resets back to 3. It runs all over again, and that compounds for each module until they've all hit 0, at which point the machine stops. And the modules are for stab, super effective moves, crits and attack boost, and resisted moves. And that's the damage calculator. But now we need a way to determine if moves are super effective or resisted. And that leads us to this mechanism. See, there's over 3,000 possible combinations of attacking types and defensive type combos, and this machine will check them all. To show it off, we're going to load a couple of defensive typings into the system. So here I have water type and flying type. Now up here, you'll see we have 2 torches lit up, one for water and one for flying. But you'll also see that these repeaters are turned off, which unlocks the hoppers underneath these powered rails. And these hoppers are item filters for all of the types that are super effective against that type. And then on the other side, there's one for all of the types that are resisted by that type. So when we select an attack, it's going to put 3 banners of the attacking type into this one open slot in this minecart chest. Then the minecart passes over all the hoppers, and when it hits an unlocked hopper, it's going to check for any of these banners in the first slot of the minecart. If it finds one, it'll pick it up, and that updates the signal strength from the comparator output, which is detected by an observer and sent over to the damage multipliers either for resisted moves or super effective moves. And there's also a third line down here for types that have immunities, which cancels the attack altogether. Then the minecart will pass below all of the hoppers, and it uses that third item in its first slot as a key item to pick up any of the banners that it had dropped off earlier, resetting the entire system. As mentioned before, the type of the move is dependent on the signal strength that comes from the page number of the book. So let's try it out with an electric type move. When we execute the move, it spits out 3 electric type banners, and those go into the first slot of this minecart. Then the minecart passes along, and because electric is super effective against both water and flying, that line flashes twice, leading to a 4-time super effective move. On the other hand, if we try an ice type move, it's resisted by the water type and super effective against flying, leading to a neutral move altogether. And using some of the same redstone on the backside here, we can also check if moves by the other Pokemon get same type attack bonus. For instance, if I set this to water and then execute the attack, the line flashes, but not if I use another type like fire. And that's the type checker system. And there are so many more redstone circuits I could show off, like the turn order system, stat changes, status conditions, and a whole lot more. But I think it's about time we saw this thing in action. Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, leave a like and a comment. I put so much work into this project, and it really helps out the channel. But anyway, let's get to the battling. And in order to show this off properly, I invited 100 Days YouTuber, streamer, and Pokemon fan Eqlipse to check it out.
Salutations!
What up, EQ?
Oh my god. This place is giant. Alright, well, my name is Eqlipse. I don't know where I am. You just dragged me out here, put a bag over my head, and that looks like a Pokeball. This is insanity. Wow. It's so compact.
Yeah, it is. Let's step into the main area.
Oh. I feel like I'm literally just awing and oohing at everything, but I don't know what else to do. This is just so cool.
I mean, let's get to battling, shall
Yeah.
we? Okay.
I need to see how this works.
Yeah. So, there's a number of pre-built teams here for you to choose from. We also have a team builder room in here.
I'm down to go take, honestly, probably Cynthia's.
Okay, yeah. No, this team looks really fun. Cynthia versus Alder.
Cynthia versus Alder. I'm down. I'm going to play like the worst Cynthia you've ever seen.
So to start the game, we're going to hit this button. And then now we have blinking lights. That means we all need to load a Pokemon. Also, I'm going to set the tick rate to 100. Go. Crocodile.
What?
So click where it says Summit to Stadium Red Side.
Yeah. And that's Roserade. What? All right. Well, let's go.
Once we both select a move, one of the lights will light up, the attack will process, and then it will flip over to the other one, and the attack will process.
Okay.
We have no way of actually indicating what the attack is. So this is the part, actually, that makes it the most fun, because you need to give it your best, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt, when your light lights up, type of stuff.
Yeah.
So it looks like our Pokemon have the same speed. That means it's going to be random each turn who goes first when the speed is the same. But
awesome.
Otherwise, it counts for speed.
That's crazy.
You're up.
Okay, Roserade, use Toxic Spikes.
Crocodile, use Spikes.
Come on! Son of a...
Okay, so now, if you look here, I've got Toxic Spikes.
And I've got spikes.
Yep.
Nice. I didn't even realize they have all the statuses.
Yep. Okay. All right. Oh, Crocodile, use Earthquake.
No. What? Stop. Stop it. No. All right, awesome. Rose Raid, use Energy Ball.
This is it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No. Come on. I do love being like on the battlefield. This is so cool.
Yeah.
It ain't broke. Hope you go first.
Damn it.
Yeah, Rose Raid, Energy Ball. Death.
You'll see now, since I fainted, I've got Blinky Light again. We hit this, and Crocodile's gone.
Bye, Crocodile.
Down here, that's where the type banners are going to come back to you.
Nice.
You go and you clean up all your books. Then you just grab all the depleted HP. And then now I can load my next one. Go. Oh wait, no, that's on your side. Shit. Go, Volcarona. God damn it.
Oh, damn it.
So yeah, I have to resolve the load right there.
Ah.
Oh, and...
Oh, did Talk to Spikes carry over?
Yep. So yeah, I'm poisoned, unfortunately.
Yeah! Rose Raid, use Sludge Bomb.
Volcarona, use Bug Buzz.
No. No. Whoa, hey. All right. I wasn't expecting the tick, the TNT creeper going off, yelling at me that I died.
So actually, what that sound is poison damage, which I just took.
Oh.
Yep. Poison, burn, hitting yourself in confusion, or spikes.
Okay. Milotic, I choose you. Wow, what a good Milotic. That is so accurate.
Yeah. Volcarona, use Giga Drain.
Ooh, that's awful. Stop it. Stop it, no. Okay. Milotic, use Ice Beam.
Against a fire type?
That's a good point. Why did I think that would work? Why didn't I just use the thing I was gonna use? Why did I do that? What is wrong with me? Okay. Well, you know, I'm throwing for content.
Hell yeah. Use Giga Drain.
No, don't do that. Actually, Volcarona's too high level. It ignored orders. No. Oh, wow. That was so dumb. Why didn't I just use Skull? What is wrong with me? I could send out Spiritomb and Destiny Bond.
You know what? I want to show you how Destiny Bond works, so I'm cool with setting that up, actually.
I'm doing it. Boom, Spiritomb. You are loaded. Ow, spikes hurt.
You went first. Are you faster than me?
Oh, sorry, Sucker Punch. Yeah, I always go first.
Sucker
Spiritomb,
Punch.
Sucker Punch.
Volcarona, use Heat Wave. If you try to Destiny Bond here, I'll outspeed you, so...
Just Sucker Punch him again. I mean, it worked the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
Bye, Volcarona.
Alright, let's see if I can give you a layup.
Give us something so we can pull off Destiny Bond.
Yeah. Go! Reuniclus.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, there
Reuniclus has a speed of 2, so we're tied.
Awesome. Here we go.
I'm throwing. Wait, hold on. Is this just a status move set? Oh, there is one attack. Wait, but it's a psychic type move, and you're a dark type. Wait, hold on. I don't actually have anything to throw against you.
You're screwed. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, you can't kill me.
Oh, true, I can't.
You actually can't kill me. My Destiny Bond's gonna be useless.
I'm just gonna do this. Oh, Reuniclus, use Toxic.
Great. And there we go. Spiritomb with Destiny Bond. I now have 1 health left. What is your move? Because I've got a Sucker Punch. All right, Sucker Punch obviously goes first.
Uniclus, use recover.
No, no. Fine, Reuniclus.
Yeah, and I tried setting that up for you. But my own incompetence failed me.
Togekiss, I choose you. Ow! Why did we both spikes at the beginning of this game? I go first. Togekiss, nasty plot.
Oh, jeez. Reuniclus, use Thunder Wave.
Oh, you bitch. I'm paralyzed. Okay.
Togekiss, use Psychic Noise.
Of course.
Not Togekiss, Reuniclus.
You can't command my Togekiss. And I literally think I just got paralyzed into not being able to move.
You did.
You son of a...
Reuniclus, use Psychic Noise.
Just gonna do this for a while. Wait, I was paralyzed again!
No. You hit. Paralysis makes you slower.
You're right,
So.
you're right. It does.
Go. Conkeldurr.
Oh! That's a problem. You, of course, go first, because you're literally para-haxing my entire life.
Conkeldurr, use Stone Edge.
Dude, come on! Whatever, get out of here, Togekiss. No one likes you anyway. Ugh. Alright. Well, we knew it was coming at some point. I have to pretend to be Cynthia. At least a little bit.
Great. This is a perfect spot for me to add the Cynthia music.
Garchomp! I choose you! Yep, enjoy your spikes, Garchomp. Aren't they lovely? Alright, well, Garchomp, you're definitely going first. Swords Dance.
Oh, shit. Oh, use Drain Punch, Conkeldurr.
Ow. Garchomp, use Earthquake. Come on! Give it to me! Come on! Hey!
Damn it! Damn, I don't have anybody that fast. Wait, hold on. I might be screwed here. Go. Mandibuzz.
Mandibuzz, what are you planning?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Garchomp, use Stone Edge.
Damn it. I was hoping it'd miss. Wait.
It's super effective, nasty plot, physical, 100 base power, get out of here.
Yeah. That's done. I'm donezo, I think. Go. Chandelure.
Oh, I love Chandelure, and its design is awesome. You're so dead though, buddy, like so dead.
I need you to throw for one turn for the memes. Just use Swords Dance again or something, okay?
That's the only thing I can do is use Swords Dance again. Can I hit the struggle button?
You actually could use Struggle if you took out all of the PP.
Garchomp, what happened to all your moves, buddy? Oh no, struggle!
Oh, it's still gonna hit though pretty hard with Swords Dance. I think
Oh
I should...
no! Struggle, Garchomp!
You didn't crit, so it's fine.
Alright, no, we're good, we're
Use
good.
Destiny Bond, Chandelure.
Fine, I'll take us out the only way I know how. Garchomp, use Draco Meteor. Yeah, no, I'm dead too. Oh, this is amazing.
GG's.
Yeah.
17 years later, and Cynthia's Garchomp is still terrorizing me. Figures. Big thank you to Eqlipse for joining me for a battle. It was so much fun. Now, it didn't show up in our battle, but I want to show that you can in fact switch out your Pokemon on your turn. And to do so, you select the Pokemon that you want to switch in, put it in this dropper, and hit this button. And it will accept it as your move. And once both players have selected a move, the switching Pokemon will take precedence, the light will start flashing, and then the shulker box will pop up so you can switch in. But switching Pokemon can be a bit slow, so I might recommend limiting it with some house rules. And you can also speed things up by just keeping the PowerPoint droppers stocked up and not worrying about them. Anyway, this world download will be posted down in the description, so you can try out some battling for yourself. Finally, I need to give a massive shout out to all of my friends who helped me with the building on this project. I couldn't have done it without them. And a few of them have YouTube channels of their own, which I've posted down below, so check them out. And once again, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more Redstone videos. Thanks for watching.